Welcome everybody to my most OP subclass build so far. This one I had to share with you guys because not only it's extremely powerful but also extremely fun. A combination of my most favorite skills in the game, all in one, an action pack beast of a build. Let me share with you, my guys, why I am so excited to share with you all the details regarding this one. As the skill lines, we have a lot of power right off the bat because we are running Aetheric Spear, Draconic Power, and Storm Calling. A lot of damage straight from there already. Aetheric Spear is such a powerful one, such epic passives over there, bringing already so much utility. Draconic Power as well, bringing up Take Flights, the Ardent Armor, bringing up that good utility, and the Beast Ultimate Leap. Additionally, Storm Calling, bringing the sustain, survival, and added damage from that skill line. So you have some Templar, you have some Dragonite, and you have some Sorc. Very good combo there. It's an Arc. The base is Templar. I have 45 points into stamina and 19 points into health. Also using the Serpent Moonstone. The spammable is gonna be the Jabs. Jabs is the main spammable of the setup. But the damage comes from many sources. The damage comes also from Quick Cloak, from Hurricane, from Fiery Contingency, and from Streak. It's a lot of added damage there. And we also have on the back part Elemental Susceptibility for more penetration. We go over the skills now. So I'm rocking the Streak for the mobility and also for the undodgeable and unblockable stun. Fiery Contingency, a lot of damage, a lot of bursts to combo out in before you bring in those leaps, and then you finish them off with jabs. The spammable. What a great spammable it is, this patch. It's way stronger right now. A lot of damage. It also applies standard status effects and gives you major brutality so much in one. Also not very expensive. What a skill. Fighting jabs. Hurricane, you know it. Brings up that extra speed. Brings you major resolve. Brings you a lot of dots damage, a lot of pressure going on. Quick Cloak, another pressure dealer, major expedition, and major evasion in one. Take Flight, I mean, it's really hard for me to escape Take Flight. It's just my favorite ultimate. I really love it on my front bar. I have a different one on the back bar, but the front bar gotta be Take Flight. On my back bar, I'm running Energy Overload. And also, let's not forget, like, Biting Jabs, Quick Cloak, Streak, and Take Flight. They are all getting benefits from added damage here from this passive right here. Energized. So shock and physical damage get more 5% more damage. So that's why Take Flight Jabs combo is so powerful on this build. Also Quick Look benefits as well there from that energized passive that is so good on the Storm Calling skill line. This skill line is extremely powerful. Very powerful. So on the back bar, I'm rocking Energy Overload. This is for moments where I'm running out of it. I can just go with Energy Overload. I have a lot of old gen as well, so I can just go to Energy Overload and get my resources back up and also apply more pressure to the opponent. I usually prefer to use Take Flights because it's more aggressive, but Energy Overload is there for those moments. Okay, now I need to recover a little bit on these fights. So let me go over with energy for a little bit there. I also have Crit Surge here for more healing. This is a really big source of healing there, like a lot of damage, because you're going to be doing a lot of damage with your AoEs. Like, it's heavy AoE damage, and it's heavy dot damage, and also a lot of ticks of damage going on. A lot of ticks of damage. So Crit Surge is going to proc a lot during the fights. Like, really, always proccing. So this, every 1 second, it's going to proc and cooldown, this thing. Every 1 second, you're going to get that juicy heal. This is non-negotiable. I tried different ways. I tried different abilities here for healing. I tried Dawn's Reds instead of Storm Calling, and I got the bubble. Try different things, different combos here, but crit surge really screams. It's so much. While you are on offense, this is gonna benefit you tremendously, a lot. Ardent Armor. This is my staple for defense as well. Beefy Shield also brings you this passive right here. 9% more added healing. It's so important with all the healing going on that we have on the setup already. It's gonna add a lot. Like the Draconic Power passives are very good, and this way we get the full benefit there from Ardent Armor, giving also 9% more healing there from more Burning Art. I really like Ardent Armor. Excellent buff over there. Notice that we actually have two sources of major resolve, but that's not a problem at all because these abilities have so much value that it really does not matter having both. Hurricane is a top tier ability and has enough value to be on the front bar. It's on the front bar because it also gives weapon and spell damage on the front bar there. Another back by I have Ardent Armor because it provides so much survival and also gets my Draconic Power passives on. So those two abilities belong in the build, and it doesn't matter if both provide major resolve. Really, it doesn't. I don't give a damn about that because they're both have value to be on the build. Elemental susceptibility is here, and by the way, next patch another element that I want to add is like next patch Hurricane is going to change, so it's no longer giving you major resolve. It's going to give you minor force. So that's already this build's already ready for next patch because Hurricane is gonna stack that minor force, while Ardent Armor is going to give you the major resolve. Then here's Elemental Susceptibility. It applies major reach and also like all those status effects. Like it's a beast of an ability. I really like it. It sucks that it's single target though. It's the one downside, but I got used to it now, and I really like it. Very good ability as well. And it costs nada, nothing. Healing Soul, staple really. What a skill. Major Vitality for 10 seconds. Restores magic and stamina. Also a burst heal. And Resolving Vigor, obviously. Like, I cannot see any stamina serious build that doesn't have a freaking Resolving Vigor going. Mind Resolve and a lot of healing going on. So the healing is really pumping with the Ardent Armor plus 9%. We also are rocking Monomyth, which is going to give us more healing from there as well. So it's gonna give us a lot of healing. While we have all the healings, all the crit surge, all the healing soul and vigor, the healing is busted on the setup. It's more than enough because you're gonna deal tons of damage on the front bar and proccing crit surge a lot. So, now moving on to the potions, the tripods. I really like those, and I mean those are the staple. Tripods are easy. What's next? Orc? Orc is my... let me go over why I go for Orc. Orc brings max stamina, like 1000 there. 1000 max health, which actually is important, and also the healing a little bit there. It also helps. But my favorite thing in PvP is damage and mobility. An Orc gives me those with Swift Warrior. Weapon and spell damage, and reduce the cost of sprint by 12. And also more speed, 10% more speed. So that's why I like the Orc so much. It's very balanced, and then Swift Warrior is a killer, and that's why I go for Orc. Let me quickly go over the weapons. I run Dual Wield on the front bar and Nice Staff on the back bar. So my sets are Nibane. Really important this patch because there's a lot of crit damage going. So the crit resistance is going to be very helpful, plus 5% less damage taken and a shield. When someone uses a knockback or teleport, very good to have over there. I use on the front bar Oak Father on the front bar. One of my favorite sets in the game for damage. And Rage Vitality on the back bar for that edit sustain. You're definitely going to need it on this build. I'm also using Monomyth for the Mythic over there. Very powerful Mythic. It's very hard to escape it. And One Piece Training. As for the enchantments, it's like I run 16 pen, and then enchantment is tri-stats always on all the PCs there. And I run 5 medium, 1 light, and 1 heavy. 1 reinforced on the heavy chests, light sash, and heavy chest for maximum armor value as well. And then 5 medium going. On the jewelry, I have infused with weapon damage and also stamina recovery there. Oakfather, I like to rock 2 sharpened maces on the front bar, 1 with shock, and another one with disease damage. The back bar is defending with weapon and spell damage for 5 seconds there. So Berserker act. As for the consumables, I rock Vampire Stage 3 and Smoke Barrage. There we go. This is my food right here. $4,312 max health recovery 406, and stamina and magic recovery 369. That's a freaking ton. That's what I use. Also, I keep Vampire at stage 3 for that beefy undead. It's still very good undead passive. Still like it. Still use it. Very good. I like to rock that one. Especially, it gets even better if you have a good amount of max HP, like 30k. It's my... I like to aim at 30k max HP at the moment. I think it's very balanced. So that's why I rock this 19 health, 45 stamina. Like 30k is like really my go-to for max HP. For the CP, I'm rocking a very aggressive CP here. And Tamed Aggression, Master Charms, Biting Aura, because I have a lot of AoE going. And also Resilience. I cannot escape the Resilience. I had to add 1 defense work there because the Resilience is very handy. I really need it. I think it's important now, like folks rocking crazy crit damage and a lot of crit chance and crit damage added on builds after subclassing. So this is just an adaptation, a big one, and Resilience is there. Sustained by Suffering for added sustain, and Pain's Refuge, fortified, more armor, and Celerity there for the movement. I really like movement and damage, as I have said previously. I mean, I'm gonna slowly go over all the details on every piece of the gear, so you guys can get an idea what's going on. Slowly, I'll show everything. Oakfather, why I use Oakfather on the front bar. Oakfather gets buffed every patch. Every freaking damn patch. Oakfather gets buffed. And why is that? Because more buffs in every player. So if Oakfather was busted in the last 3 patches, it's even stronger now. There's an even bigger argument for using Oakfather now on the front bar, because there's more people using more buffs. There's more buffs in the game, and as the players learn more and have access to subclassing, it's easier for them to get the buffs going. Oakfather gains even more power, giving you a lot of penetration on the front bar. The pen can go really crazy, like 25,000. The weapon damage can go all the way up to 7,500. It's really crazy. It's a lot of damages. This set is a really big carry. It's crazy. On the front bar, it's amazing. And Rage Vitality is just like really, pain is needed. Ibane is for the crit mitigation there. Really helps. The Mundustone, I really try to get away from a sustain one, but I find that this setup is very sustain. You really need a lot of sustain here, and the added Serpent, the added stamina recovery on top of Rage Vitality is very handy for me. I don't have a sustain monster set, so it's Nibune for damage mitigation, so I kind of need that one. So I go with Serpent. I recommend Serpent. I think it's better. Like, it makes sustain way more, way easier. As for the rotations, like, standard, it's not... It can be complex, but... I mean, it's also straightforward. It can be complex because you gotta nail the small details of when to stand, when to bring in the streak, when to bring in the take flight. But ideally, you want to pressure your opponent with by applying elemental susceptibility, then pressure the opponent with biting jabs, stun them, bring in L on them, and then when you feel like your opponent is struggling with all the dots going on, with all the hurricanes, with all the quick cloaks, with all the biting jabs going, that's when you get a fighting contingency into a leap. They're not dead yet, jab them. That's the beauty. That's how sexy it's gonna feel. On Battlegrounds, it's gonna feel so freaking cool because you just leap them and like you preemptively get a fighting contingency, leap a group of players, and then finish them all up like with. I'm gonna try to showcase here with this pairs like. Then you finish them all up with the jabs and all the AoE you have built in. So, you go over here. Like, I have it all up. Fighting contingency. Fighting contingency. Leap, but then finish them off all with jabs. It's devastating, really. It's a killer. It's a simple combo. Like when it comes to defense, it's always like keep up your heals. Like use healing soul when you are running out of or when you're struggling. Usually keep the vigor up, keep all the buffs up. Not very difficult. Keep hurricane up, quick cloak up, keep crit charge up, and ardent armor. All your buffs up, and you should be good to go. Those 4. It's easy to memorize. You just get those 4 up. Then when you go for offense, you also want to keep fighting contingency up because it also gives you major savagery and prophecy there, very important, and also reduce damage taken by 8%. So that's why the fighting contingency is important to cast before you start the fights. It's important to keep this up. I mean, you don't have to buff it to keep it as a buff, but when you go for attacking, when you go for engaging, that's when you gotta bring in your fighting contingency. There's a lot of combos you can bring up with fighting contingency, streak, gems. It's such a fun build. I mean, I wanted to make a build that purely encapsulates what I find fun in the game. The abilities that I love. What abilities I love? I love freaking biting jabs. Is amazing. What an amazing spammable. Hurricane, streak, leap, all those fun abilities in one. And it works, and it sustains, and it survives, and it goes, and it bounces, and man, it's without any doubts my most OP subclass build, and it's also without any doubts my most powerful one. I mean, when you get a powerful build, that's excellent. When you get a fun build, that is excellent as well. Imagine getting a powerful fun build. That's double the fun, man. And that's what this setup is all about. By the way, guys, my name is Bislobo. If you don't know me yet, join us. Join the Wolfpack. It's the name of our community. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Share with your friends if you want. And check us out. I stream every single day, Monday through Friday, with massive giveaways. Content pass giveaways, million gold giveaways, ESO Plus giveaways, Gold Road, all that good stuff. And always bringing this. You see these builds I cover here? I show them live on Twitch and probably soon also on YouTube. So I stream every single day, Monday through Friday on Twitch. Check us out over there. The link is in the description. Thank you guys for watching and keep pushing.